There are faster players today. There are stronger players today. There are players who score more goals in a season than he ever did. And yet, when people watch Ronaldo Nazário, something strange happens. They do not argue. They do not compare statistics. They do not debate eras. They cry. And the reason for that has very little to do with nostalgia and almost nothing to do with trophies. Because Ronaldo Nazário was not just a footballer. He was a glimpse of something that felt impossible. And then, just as quickly, he was taken away. To understand why people still cry when they watch him, we have to understand what he really was. And what he lost. Before Mbappe, before Holland, before modern pressing systems and tactical structures, there was Ronaldo. Not the polished version from highlight reels. Not the smiling man lifting the World Cup in 2002. But the force of nature that appeared in the mid-1990s and completely broke football's expectations. At Barcelona, during the 1996 to 1997 season, the game simply did not have an answer for him. Defenders were trained to deal with pace, or strength, or skill. Ronaldo had all three at once. He accelerated like a sprinter. He carried weight like a heavyweight boxer. And he controlled the ball with the delicacy of a futsal player. This combination should not have existed in one body. When he ran, defenders did not chase him. They braced themselves. The famous goal against Compostela is often replayed because it looks unreal, but what makes it special is not the dribble. It is the physics. He pushes the ball forward, sprints past one defender, absorbs contact from another, adjusts his balance mid-stride, and finishes calmly. At full speed. Most players need space to be fast. Ronaldo created space by moving through people. His muscles were explosive, his stride was violent, and his body generated more force than football had ever seen. But here is the part people did not understand at the time. His engine was too powerful for his frame. Ligaments do not grow stronger the way muscles do. You can train muscle, you can increase power, you can add speed, but ligaments are finite. Ronaldo's body was running at a level his knees were never designed to sustain. At Inter Milan, the inevitable happened. Not from a tackle, not from contact, but from movement. On April 12, 2000, Ronaldo attempted to accelerate, and his knee failed. The moment is painful to watch even today, because it is silent. No clash, no opponent, just a body collapsing under its own force. The stadium froze. Players did not celebrate. They did not argue. They stood still. This is why people cry. Because greatness was not defeated by another human being. It was defeated by biology. Ronaldo did not just lose a season. He lost parts of himself. Multiple surgeries followed. Long rehabilitation periods. Doubt replaced certainty. Doctors were not discussing return dates anymore. They were discussing quality of life. And yet, this was not the first time Ronaldo had been broken. 2 years earlier, in 1998, the world saw something equally unsettling. Hours before the World Cup final, Ronaldo suffered a medical episode. Confusion followed. Contradictory reports emerged. No one knew whether he should play. And when he walked onto the pitch, something was wrong. The unstoppable force looked fragile. He moved without conviction. He played without freedom. Brazil lost. And the image of Ronaldo sitting alone after the final became symbolic. Not a failure, but a vulnerability. This was the moment the myth cracked. The moment people realized that even gods could fall. When Ronaldo returned in 2002, he was no longer the same athlete. The explosion was gone. The terrifying acceleration had softened. But something else had emerged. Intelligence, movement, timing, efficiency. He changed the way he played. Instead of overpowering defenders, he outthought them. Instead of sprinting through space, he arrived in it. The famous haircut was not fashion. It was strategy, a distraction, because the world was watching his hair, not his knees. In the World Cup final against Germany, he did not dominate the game. He decided it. 2 goals, both based on positioning, both based on anticipation. This was not the alien anymore. This was a predator. And when he lifted the trophy, the tears were not just relief. They were recognition. Recognition of survival. At Real Madrid, Ronaldo continued to adapt. He could no longer rely on pure athleticism. So he mastered timing. He mastered space. He mastered efficiency. The hat trick at Old Trafford was not spectacular in the old sense. It was surgical, and the standing ovation from the opposing fans told the real story. They were not applauding performance. They were acknowledging understanding. understanding that they were watching a genius operating with limitations and still outperforming everyone else. This is the tragedy. We saw what he was at full power, and we saw what he became at 70%, and both were extraordinary. So why do people still cry? They cry because Ronaldo represents a rare thing, not unrealized potential, but visible potential that was taken away. We saw the ceiling, we saw the peak, and we saw it collapse. Most legends make us wonder what they could have been. Ronaldo showed us, and then lost it. He became the blueprint for every modern striker. Speed, strength, technique, but also fragility. A reminder that the human body has limits, no matter how gifted, no matter how loved. And when people watch him today, they are not mourning failure. They are mourning loss. Loss of something we may never see again. Not because it is impossible, but because it is unsustainable. We do not cry because Ronaldo did not achieve enough. We cry because we know exactly what he was capable of. And we saw it, even if only for a moment. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share and subscribe for more hidden stories like this. See you in the next one.